Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Camera Artist Guild. What used to be was last week and will be again next week, the Thursday critique, but it's on Friday. I was really tied up yesterday and couldn't make it. I had a family requirement. My grandson had his birthday party, and I'm a proud grandpa, man. I got to be there. So I was there for my grandson's birthday party. I couldn't tell him no, no, and I didn't want to tell him no. So I did that. So I'm glad that you guys are indulging me and coming in on Friday. Now, let me see here if I can get the screen up here. We're learning how to do stuff. We're learning how to do stuff. Okay, here we go. Really quick. We're gonna be fast with this, and I hope y'all enjoyed that. I did, and it seemed to be going really good. So it looks like this is something that we're gonna do more, and we're gonna get continue to add people. So anyway, okay, great. Yeah, I did not pull them over into Photoshop, so I got to get Photoshop up and going. That's a photograph from Willie Demetrius Richardson. How you doing, Willie? I think you must be out there, but I got to get my Photoshop up and images drawn over into it, and oh boy, I hope all of you guys are having a good week. We are having a fabulous week. I am only going to use 3 images this week because we took time up in the interview and I think it was important. There we go. Here is the first image up. Keith Davis. All right, Keith. I don't know whether you're on the broadcast or not. I kind of hope that you are. But this is an interesting photograph, and it's got all the potential of being an excellent photographer. Kids are, this is a young kid, 10, 12, maybe 8 years old. I'm not quite sure. A couple things that you could do to pick it up just a little bit. Remember, when you're photographing children and you got them low, you got to bring your lights down lower too. The lights have to be in the same relationship to the subject, whether they are standing or sitting or this time kneeling. But you can't put the light up where it would be for them standing and then have them kneel and the light pattern appear the same. That's why you've got these raccoon eyes, this dark area in and around the eye. The eye is, whoops, there we go. We'll enlarge it. Why all of this is going dark underneath here, and you have no catch light in the eye. Catch light in the eye would make those eyes sparkle a little bit. Also, work with your background. You have got a gray shirt and you've got a white background, and they're almost moving into each other here at the shoulders. Number one, because the light is above, is way above, and it's putting a lot of extra light on the shirt. And secondly, because of the balance between the foreground and the background. The way I do high key is you'll take your subject, put your subject in position. Once your subject is in position, you decide what f-stop you're going to use. I happen to shoot with f5.6. So you set f5.6 is going to be what your key light is. Then you turn off your key light. You set your meter to give you to f5.6, and you go back and you look at the background and you bring that background down to 4.5, 4, something like that, just a little bit below 5.6. You want it now. Then you can pull that image over into Photoshop, and what you will have is you'll have a silhouette because there's no key light on the image. And you look to see whether you're getting detail in the hair, whether you're getting halos coming into the image, or whether you have light encroaching on the shoulders. If you do, you got to pull this guy off the background some, and then take your info palette, put the pointer tool up. Now remember, the person is blacked out. Take your pointer tool, exactly like I got, go to your info palette and move it around your info palette and look to see what your RGB rating is. If your RGB rating is 255, 255 is just is if it's 255, reduce the light on the background until you get the light coming onto the background to just barely peek below 255, 253, something like that. That tells you that you have the exact amount of light to produce a white background, but not enough light to turn that white background into a light source. Now you can pump so much light on that background that it will actually act as a light source. It'll still read 255, but if you drop that background light down enough to where it's reading 253, 254, and you move the subject off of the background some, then you will not get this here in the shoulder area, and you will be able to literally take white dress and put it on a white background. Then you want to bring since you are balancing for 5/6, then you want to bring your key light to 5/6 by putting that diffusion dome right about here, because you want your forehead to be center of the grayscale, or center of the digital grayscale. So you put that diffusion dome somewhere along in here, photograph the main light source, or not photograph the main light source, take a reading and reduce or increase the main light source until you get f5/6. Then at that point, you're ready to go. You're good to go. So that ought to give you a little bit of information. Let me see what somebody's saying. It's Kendrick has already put the stuff up. The date and time of the Columbus, Ohio thing. Okay, here we go, John Bowser. Great stuff, John. You got a lot of energy, brother. You love these sets, and congratulations, man. I mean, you do a lot of work to make those elaborate sets, and there's a place for that, and you are really beginning to get good at this. I love your skin tones. They're right where they're supposed to be. Maybe able to work with the pose just a little bit, and consider there is a tool called Portrait Professional Body, I think it is. And what it will do is it'll map out the body, and then it'll allow you to shrink in the thighs a little bit, the abdominal area just a little bit, take care of that panty line right there so that she looks just a little bit smaller, shrink her arm a little bit, not obscene, but it just helps you tailor that body just a little bit, and it'll really help out a little bit. Okay, there's that, and that's out of the way. And finally, the last one, Willie Demetrius Richardson, and this one's dark, Willie. I love it, man. You have really done it. My congratulations to you. The only thing that I'm looking at is I'm wondering about this little yellow right here, whether that's a plant, and if it is, where maybe I would want to clone it out with a little bit of this greenery to keep the same theme. You got a green color grading or overscale, and you got the clown makeup on the model's face. It kind of reminds me of Day of the Dead, Dias los Muertos, which just came about out here in California. So, and then it also looks like that one face mask they were using. But still, it's a very interesting photograph and very well done. So congratulations, Willie. We only got 3, and I've run you up on time anyway. So let's bring things back around. Okay, y'all. This has been a fun-packed edition. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. If you please keep your images coming in. If you are new to Camera Artist Guild, or if you're viewing this broadcast on the Camera Artist Guild page, or you're viewing it on YouTube, if you're viewing it on YouTube, do me a favor, hit the like button down below. That'll help me out a lot. Subscribe, do all the rest of that YouTubey stuff. If you are viewing it, if you are viewing it on Camera Artist Guild page, put up a comment and give us a thumbs up or something like that. every time you do any sort of action like that on either YouTube or Facebook, it helps me out and it helps things grow. And if you want to get your images examined and critiqued, come on over and join Camera Artist Guild group. It's a group page rather than the Facebook page. There's a Facebook business page, but there's also a group page. And I only pull images from the group page. Sign up for the group, answer a couple questions. I'll bring you into the group. Then all you have to do is do a message and attach your photograph to the message, and it comes up. There's a lot of information on the website. We've been going for quite a while. You can see back issues of the broadcast. You can visit my YouTube channel, George DeLoache, and find back issues if you like. And there's a lot of sources and information. Again, that book I keep mentioning that opened my eyes, Michael Gerber, The E-Myth, check it out. Check out Myron Golden. That is one of my top business people that Myron is amazing. He is amazing and well worth the time. I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, you guys, that pretty much covers it for the day. And I think I'm out of here if I can find the out of here button. Let me see if there's any questions. If we got any questions? We don't. It doesn't look like it anyway. Okay. You can click. Okay. Minister Jarman. That's Minister J. What's going on, brother? I love it. How's everything up in the bay? Okay, y'all. We will see you. Tune in next week. Same time, same channel. Take care.